We're gonna try our luck at Manasota Beach. I'm here with Ken, who's a subscriber and follower of the channel. But before we get to the beach, we might not have any luck today. I thought I'd want to show you at least this cool cement pad that's got fossilized shark teeth in it. But we're gonna try and head out to the beach and look for some fossilized shark teeth. But a storm came through and it wiped out. It sounds like it wiped out a lot of the spots, so we might not have any luck, but I will show you guys if I do find something. So it's pretty windy right now, so I don't know if I will be using this audio or not, or I'll be talking over it, but Ken brought this Tupperware container, and what you can do is you can throw the gravel in here and kind of pick through it, and just through picking through it, I found all these little fragments of teeth, some stingray barbs, some really cool, nice beach polished fossils. I'll have to go more in depth about what fossils what. Obviously I'll probably need some help doing that, but some really cool stuff. This is after some more sifting. Check out that large tooth at the bottom. That one wasn't found by me, it was found by my friend Ken, but look at that. He says it might be a reef shark, but sometimes it's hard to tell because teeth, and he said in different stages of the shark's mouth, like in different spots, the teeth will have a different shape. So some teeth from different sharks will look like some teeth in another stage. But yeah, some fish plate mouth, shark teeth, bone fragments, stingray, barb pieces, all very cool stuff. Lucky. These pieces here, this is what is like mammal bone and stuff like that. Got some more plates. This worn out tooth is I believe a tiger shark or a bull shark, I forget. And then this piece is pretty cool, is a like a crocodilian or alligator tooth. But yeah, some more examples of what you can find here. And also some nice shells. I apologize for the background noise. I'm just outside of my Airbnb, kind of to get some natural lighting to be able to show you guys some of the fossils that I found cleaned up, because I think they're pretty cool. So at Manasota Beach you can find stingray barbs. These are a couple of cool ones. This one's just a nice colored one. Got some really cool colors to it. You can see this one still has serrations on it, which is pretty cool. Now these are just a couple examples of kind of like polished bone. Kind of looking for like this black brown material. This could be a bit of tooth enamel, it's hard to tell, or it might just be a rock. There's also fossilized turtle bone, but you can tell that apart from the other bone with how porous the bone structure is. And you can also feel it, like it's super light. Like this is a huge chunk of fossilized bone, but it is super light. And you can see the porous structures. This is an even better example. This is probably a section of the shell. This is like the outer part of the carapace of the shell, and then this is the inner bony part. Another bone fragment with porous holes, and then a smooth top, so probably another small carapace piece. Now the main thing that was found were the shark's teeth. These are some of the nicer ones. You can see they're all kind of worn by the beach. This one here is one of the larger ones. It was found by my friend Ken, but he so kindly gifted all the fossils he found that day to me as well, so that I could go home with a nice spread of different types of teeth. I'll try and get some IDs for the teeth as well for you folks, if there's enough of them there that they could get ID'd. And then speaking of teeth, we've got the mouth plates of rays, and then like puffer fish, and there's some other types of fish that can also have mouth plates. This is a really small one. But it's got this lovely orange color. Here's a ray mouth plate up close. You can see kind of those striations. And then this is the back end of it. There's also mammal teeth that you can find, and you can usually find, what you find is actually just the enamel. This is an example of that. And last but definitely not least, this crocodilian slash alligator tooth that my friend Ken found, but also he graciously gifted to me. Very cool little find. And let's not forget about the seashells. I also collected some seashells while I was on the beach, because I actually, when I was younger, when we had a stint where we lived in Indonesia for my father's work, and we often, through vacation or where we lived the last couple of years, we were close to a beach, so we got to do a lot of shelling there. So I loved collecting seashells when I was younger, and I kind of got that nostalgia when I was down in Florida, and I picked up some nicer shells, or shells that I liked the look of. But yeah, let's take a closer look at these quickly. So this big one is a cockle shell, I believe, maybe an Atlantic, but I'm not 100% sure. This is just the only large complete one I pulled out of the surf. Just love those kind of the patterns on it. Very cool. Then we have these turkey wing shells that have like this cool like brown zebra pattern on them, which is fun. And they're just also a interesting shape as well, so that's a cool little thing. Then we have this whelk shell. I'm not 100% sure if this one's actually a shell or if this is a fossilized shell. Kind of feels chalky like some of the fossilized shells I've been given, so this might just be a fossilized shell that got washed out to the beach, and then I managed to pull it out of the surf while sifting for the fossils. But you can see where it was probably eaten. You see those little holes? That usually means it was, like with shells, if you see little pinprick holes like that, usually means something bored through the shell to eat what was inside. This, I believe, is some sort of quahog. I just grabbed it because I like the color on the inside. It's like this kind of purpley brown color, but a very cool one. This one I already forget the name of. I'll try and throw it up. I found a website with a bunch of names of the shells. Actually, I'll throw it in the bottom for you folks. But there was one that I found this shell on that website, so I'll throw the name up of this one up. This one I think is called like a snail shell, something snail shell. It's basically like this snail that lives in these really curved macaroni tubes, and they can get quite long. This one's just a small one, or it's just the end of it, but that was cool. And then we've got a bunch of these scallop shells. I love the patterns and the colorations on some of these. And then this one's nice because it just got both of those hinge wing thingies. I don't know what the proper term is. I'm not a professional seasheller, you know, but I love the coloration and the patterns on these. It's pretty fun. All together, I found some awesome fossils and some cool shells to boot, so I am very happy with the trip. Apparently it wasn't a great day for fossil collecting, but I still think I found a decent amount, and thanks to my friend Ken's help, he also gifted me the ones that he found that day, so I went home with a good sizable amount of fossils. There's still more than what's being shown here. I thought I'd just throw out like the bigger bone pieces and the nice polished pieces in the back, because it's the nice backdrop. But that brings us to the end of this video. Folks, if you like this kind of stuff, please do drop a like and subscription in the bottom if you haven't already. And also in the comments, please let me know what you found the most interesting, or what was your favorite piece or shell in this video, because I always like that kind of feedback. And I will see you guys in the next video. Have a wonderful day.